Good Time. The film opens on a therapy session. The doctor, Peter Verby, asks a few questions to Nikki Nikas. Benny Safdie, a mentally disabled man. The questions start to upset Nikki and he tears up since the questions remind him of his strained relationship with his grandmother. Bursting into the room is Nikki's brother Connie, Robert Pattinson, to pull Nikki out as he starts berating Peter for making Nikki upset. Connie and Nikki proceed to initiate a robbery using rubber masks. They get the teller to fill their bag with money, but they demand a full $65,000. The teller goes into the vault and comes back with a full bag of money. The brothers meet with their getaway driver, as they believe they have pulled off the heist. Red smoke starts to come out of the bags. A red dye pack in the bags has gone off, filling the car with smoke and causing the driver to crash. Connie and Nikki get out on foot and change into clean clothes. Two officers drive up by the brothers. Connie is calm and compliant, but Nikki freaks out and starts running, forcing Connie to do the same. Connie gets away, but Nikki runs through a plate glass window and is arrested. Connie finds out Nikki is up at Rikers Island. He goes to a bail bondsman, Eric Paykert, to get Nikki out, but is told he needs $10,000 to do so. In prison, Nikki comes across the TV room. He changes the channel as another inmate is watching. The inmate and a few others gang up on Nikki and start assaulting him. Connie goes to his friend Corey, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and tries to get her to help with the balance using her mother's credit cards. They go to see Eric, but they are unable to use Corey's mom's cards. Eric then gets a phone call. He informs Connie that Nikki has been hospitalized from the fight. Connie goes to the hospital to try and find Nikki's room. Cops are outside the hospital and a few others are guarding the rooms. Connie peeks into a room and sees someone in bed with a mask over their face, believing it to be Nikki. After the officer walks away from the room, Connie hops in and pulls Nikki out of bed after breaking the cuff off the bed. He then wheels his brother out unnoticed and gets away in a bus for handicapped patients. Connie wheels Nikki to the home of a stranger he met on the bus. Pretending to have been locked out of his own home and needing to use their phone to call his mother, the stranger lets Connie stay until he has a way to get back inside his own house. He goes to the bathroom and dyes his hair blonde to avoid detection. Connie speaks to the stranger's granddaughter Crystal, Taliah Webster. They watch TV together just as a news report on Connie and Nikki appears on TV. Connie kisses Crystal to distract her. They go to her room to hook up, but Connie hears a noise from where Nikki is. He goes to the room and finds that he didn't break Nikki out, but a random inmate named Buddy Duress, whose face is swollen from a previous incident. Connie orders Ray to be quiet and keep calm or else he will be sent back to jail. Connie gets Crystal to let him take her grandmother's car out. They drive to a white castle and make Crystal get them food. As they wait, Ray tells Connie about how he and his friend Necro were carrying a Sprite bottle filled with powerful LSD following his previous release from prison. After committing a robbery, Ray and Caliph fled and hid the money and LSD in an abandoned amusement park, Adventureland. During their getaway, Caliph started freaking Ray out, and, fearing he might get sent back to prison, Ray jumped out of the car, which is how his face got messed up. He and Connie then plan to go find the money and LSD. The three arrive at the park, with Crystal staying behind. Connie and Ray go looking for the money and LSD, but they are spotted on security cameras by a guard named Barkhad Abdi. Ray is caught by after finding the bottle. But Connie finds them and beats unconscious. He takes his uniform before the police arrive. Ray pours LSD down Dash's throat to make him lose his memory. The cops show up, and Connie manages to eliminate the footage of them sneaking in. He poses as a guard to fool the cops. Dash wakes up and starts screaming and babbling. High off the LSD. The police wheel him away in an ambulance. Meanwhile, Crystal is found and arrested. When the cop asks Connie if he knows Crystal, he denies it. The police then bring Crystal home. Connie and Ray hide out in Dash's apartment in Brooklyn as they wait for Caliph. Connie is nervous and annoyed at Ray's actions. Caliph arrives for the LSD, and Connie demands $15,000 for it. After a failed attempt at negotiating, Connie steals the bottle and runs away with it. Outside, the police catch Connie as he drops the bottle. Ray watches Connie get arrested just as other cops start making their way up into the building. He sees the bottle on the ground and tries to escape the apartment to get it. Connie is taken into the squad car as he sees Ray fall to his death. Nikki is now free from prison. He attends a support group for others like himself. The mediator has the group engage in exercises to get to know each other better. After a while, Nikki slowly starts to join the others.